Okay, so starting to switch from chords like C over C, what you're going to do is you're not going to play the C in the left hand anymore. You're going to play like, if the chord is C, you would just play C like this. Maybe a C2 over a C or a C2. And you're not going to do like the beat, you know, bom, bom. You're going to do like, I give myself away. See what I mean? Just kind of maybe feels. So the other one was G over B, right? So I would just play like G over G. And then let's have just an A minor 7th. Instead of just playing a C over A now, I'm going to come up and I'll play an A minor. I might play an A minor 7th like this. Like this. I might even just play C over C. Like this. All different voicings of it. You have to experiment what sounds best. You might even do this. Or with a little A in there. Something, you know what I mean? Experimenting the different voicings. Now, when it comes to dominant 7th chords, so we talked about minor 7ths. Usually you'll come up and play a minor 7th. You could come up and play a minor 9, like this. So this is an A minor 9, right? So you could play it like this. This is the A, C, E, G, B. I don't have the A, but I've got 3, 5, flat 7, 9 for the A. And then up here I can just go. You know, like little melody lines, whatever. Part of the chord, maybe broken, open up, that kind of thing. So with the minor 7ths, you got that. Major 7ths, same thing. If you had this chord, maybe you add a 9 instead and play it like this. Look, it's the same. C, E, G, B. You could even add the D and do this. And the bass would be this. Or you might even just do this. Or this way. Or you might just do plain and do your major 7th up here. See what I mean? You mix it all up. It can be in the right hand, left hand, doesn't matter. But it has to be there somewhere to where it makes it a fatter chord. So that's your major 7. Now the dominant 7, this one. This one's a little trickier because this is the one we use all those +5, +9s, flatted 9th chords, and just the regular dominant sound. You definitely have to have this. We've talked about that before, where you put 3 and flat 7 in the left hand, like this. Okay. Now let's say I have a chord, for example, I want to just have a B flat over C. You could come up and see if this sounds okay in context. If it doesn't, then you wouldn't add it. But let's say I have a C chord over B flat. Like I'm going like this. B flat, F over A, and then this is your G half diminished chord. So you could come up and let's say for an F over C, you're just going to play an F over C. So you can just do. But this chord right here, the C over B flat, you could see if by chance, to make this chord fatter, if the dominant 7th sounds right in there. Of B flat, always of your bass note. So it's not going to be a C chord, it's going to be the B flat 3 and flat 7. Does that make sense? So I go like this. It's kind of a cool chord. So you go like that's a very common chord actually. See the little And then on F over A, you're just going to do. And then on this chord, you might, instead of just doing just this, you might come up here and double. That's how I play it. I'm coming up. And I'm putting 3, flat 7, and then this is your doubled. You could do this with the C, which would be your 9. And then I went and I did this little chord, because I did the perfect 4th thing. So, up before, I did the D with a flatted 9. So I just doubled this over top of each other. And that's my bass. See what I mean? So that's just one example. Let's say I have like a +5, +9 chord, this one. Now, you've played at this particular voicing for a long time, but you may want to come up and revoice this chord. Pause for 1 second.